Ready.
Yeah, run your mouth.
Well, run it I shall. If you were wearing a warning label, what would it say? And that comes from
Oh,
Catherine from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Hello to Catherine. First time submitter, contributor. If you were wearing a warning label, Honorable Deacon, what would it say?
proceed with caution. Pimp
Proceed.
ahead.
What about head?
Pimp ahead. I
Pimp
don't know.
ahead.
It will probably just be proceed with caution.
Okay.
Extremely spoiled.
Yeah. Mine would say run. Turn around and run.
Mm-hmm.
My sister used to say that I would enter a woman's life like a tornado, blow all her shit around, destroy her life, and then after that, be gone.
You what?
Be gone like the tornado.
Yeah, move on to the next one.
Hmm.
When you're younger and it's an ample amount of the opposite sex, that's what you do.
Hmm. Caller from the 920 area code. Are you in the line with us?
Yes, I'm here. Johnny.
Hi, Ronnie. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Honorable Deacon, there's Ronnie.
Mm-hmm. I heard.
Ronnie, there's the Honorable Deacon.
She ain't talking about shit. She ain't talking about shit.
Ronnie,
I
what's
don't
wrong, Ronnie?
often think much about.
You're kind of
Huh?
quiet. You're kind of quiet. You called in and you're kind of quiet.
Well, what do you want me to say? You just answered the phone.
Well, shit, you called. Oh, okay,
No.
Ronnie. So,
Now you
um,
play nice.
okay,
Excuse me?
Ronnie, Ronnie,
Yes, yes.
if you were a warning label, what would it say?
If I had a warning label,
Yeah.
don't disrespect me.
I hear that.
What happens if a person disrespects you?
Mm. That depends on who the person is and how
So
I feel about them.
it's okay for some people to disrespect you?
No, 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 no. The
No, no,
consequences are
no, no,
just
no, no, no.
the consequences are just more severe for certain people.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Do you prefer an aggressive man, Ronnie?
Yes, because I'm submissive.
Ooh.
I can't tell.
That's only for you, Deacon. I've changed just for you.
Mm-hmm.
Honorable Deacon,
Mm-hmm.
what kind of woman do you prefer, Honorable Deacon? Submissive or aggressive?
She has to be actually a combination of both.
Uh-huh.
Because I am a Leo, so I do like that viciousness every now and then to come out. I want a chick to pounce and not give up, not let up.
Hmm. And then you put her in her place.
Damn right.
Ronnie, do you like to be put in your place?
In the bedroom, yes.
Oh.
Damn right.
Do you like to be tied into place?
Excuse me?
Do you like to be tied down into place, held in place?
Yes.
Hmm. Chief
Nothing wrong
Rocker,
with that.
Chief Rocker says his
Nothing
would
at all.
say, Chief Rocker says his label would say danger when hot.
Yeah.
Well, shit, Chief Rocker, how long does it take you to heat up?
Mm-hmm.
Denise says that she
necessary
has to be
questions.
submissively aggressive. Who has to be submissively aggressive, Denise? Uh, a female lover for you? Okay. Okay, so the next question we have, that aggressive question came from Michelle in Cordova, Tennessee. Thank you, Michelle. The next question, this was a good one for Ronnie. Should a single father ask for child support? That comes from JMO. Should a single father ask for child support?
Absolutely. Women do it every day. What's good for one sex is good for the other. What difference does it make? The child still has to be raised, whether it's with the mother or the father. If that financial help is needed and it's there, then yes, you should ask for it.
Mm. Honorable Deacon?
I guess my question would be, who is being asked? Is the guy asking the mate that they have the kid with, or are they asking the court system firstly? Because sometimes the court system is a real fickle thing where they will do it on their own. You know, I've seen that here. A few guys that I know are getting child support for their kids, even though the kid is staying with them and their significant other, baby mom, what have you, are in like other states or just don't fuck with the kid altogether, you know. But the thing is, she should be able to offer if she has it. If she doesn't have it, it should be understood. They
So if
should
a
have
man
that
does,
type of
so if a woman has
time.
it, if a woman is the custodial parent and the man doesn't have it, should the woman not ask? Should it be understood as well?
Um, okay, let me give you some information, I guess. There should be no court or city involved in you raising your child, right?
Okay. Okay.
You should be able to talk to your mate, talk to the parent of that child and say, this is what I need, either moral or financial.
Honorable Deacon.
I am willing to take, whatever you can give me. That's how it should go. I'm not saying that's how it does go.
I'm willing to take or accept how much you can give me. Uh,
Financially or emotionally. I mean, because the kid needs more than just money. Let's
I
just
agree.
look at the reality of it.
I agree. But what happens if the mother wants an incredible amount of money, or who determines the amount of money? What that's fair?
It should be between the parents.
And you're telling me that you think that some parents would be able to come up with a fair amount?
They should be able to if they are vibrating on the same level.
Okay.
If it was just a fuck thing and she got pregnant, then all shit is out the door anyway.
Well, I mean, so I'll give you an example. The state of Wisconsin says, and Ronnie, correct me if I'm wrong. The state of Wisconsin says 17% for the first child.
Correct.
So if you are a physician, it's 17%. If you are if you're making minimum wage, it's 17%. Do you think that
Correct.
that's fair, Honorable Deacon?
Well, the reasoning.
That's unfair. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Because some places here, they will take like 85% of the dude's check, and he's been there homeless every week, every month that he gets paid.
Mm.
You know, how's that fair to him?
So that's my point. Okay, so you're saying the state structure can be just as unfair as. Okay, go ahead, Ronnie. Go ahead. Your thoughts.
Well, I don't know what state that is, but here in Wisconsin,
He's
the
in
state will
Michigan.
not take more than. Okay, but I'm in Wisconsin. in Wisconsin, they will not take more than 49% of his wages. They have to leave him with 49% of whatever he makes. And the reasoning behind the 17% or whatever the percentage is being across the board is that the child is supposed to be able to live however he was accustomed to living when he was living with whatever parent is non-custodial. So if you are with your child's parent, your child's other parent, your child's mother, and you guys live together and she works and you work and you have this combined budget, and the child is used to when they ask for something, they get it, and then when the two of you split up and the mama's broke or the dad is broke in this case, and he needs that assistance from that mom to keep that child living the way that child is accustomed to living to. That's why the 17% is across the board, and it's not 10% of what you make and 15% of what somebody else makes.
Okay. Okay.
But also, like with my ex-husband and myself, I didn't accept from him. I had 3 children. All my children are by my ex-husband. And he and we didn't go through attorneys or anything. We sat down and said, okay, this is what I told him. This is what I need. What can you give me? And even still, after we went to court, the judge ordered that he paid $351 more than what I was asking. So every month, literally every month, I cashed my child support check and I gave my ex-husband $351 cash. I didn't need it. And I just think that the courts sometimes, like Deacon said, can take advantage. Well, I wasn't that way. I didn't need it. I gave it back to my ex-husband. I needed him to give me what I needed to take care of my sons.
So let me tell you a theory that I have. I don't know if anybody agrees with this. This is my theory, and I think it's going to come to light one day. I believe that there is how should I say this? I'll just say it as it comes out, and then we'll clear it up. I think that there is a bias, fraudulent practices on behalf of the states when it comes to paternity tests, because I think that it's in the state's interest economically to have parents for the children and to have a non-custodial parent, male or female, paying child support, so that it's not as much of a burden on the state as it should. And I think that in situations where government is corrupt, why should it not be corrupt in that area as well? Has anybody ever thought about that?
I imagine a lot of guys think about it.
Ronnie, you gonna leave that one alone?
Well, yeah. I agree.
Oh, you
but
agree?
I don't like agreeing with Deacon, but yeah, I would assume that a lot of men think that way. And it's probably true. The government is corrupt in many ways. Why would that be any different?
It makes you wonder how many guys are actually not the father in paternity tests sometimes.
Yeah, I wonder what would happen if they got a second opinion at home. A home swab or something like that. So, the governor and first lady are telling us about their first night in the chat room. So the first lady says that she met the governor a few years before that, and she wasn't interested. Then he bought her shots one night, and she doesn't remember anything that happened after that. He says that she attacked him and he never met her before.
Somebody is telling the kid.
It'll come out before the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And First Lady says that she